Hello, friends. Happy Wednesday. Again, I feel like that our weeks are going by so fast, and I feel like I was just here last week. But how exciting because today is my first Wednesday, and it being the first Wednesday of the month, and what better month but October. And I now am going to be as a mini medium with A1R Psychic Radio and Moonstruck TV. I'm now going to have a 30-minute show, and I'm so excited. I get to share my love and get to share my gifts with even more of you. And I cannot thank you all for all the support and the love. Man, I have just been so blessed. And we have such amazing, amazing readers. I just had a friend of mine had a reading just recently with Lady D, and it was so amazing. And so just the gifted, um, you know, souls that are with A1R and Moonstruck, it just blows me away. So I feel very blessed to be part of this amazing team and really family. I don't even know if I can say team. So I am going to do I'm just, I guess, a traditional every Wednesday thing in the beginning. And again, use my oracle cards and pick a card that's going to be a message for everybody for this week. Now, we are coming into the blood moon, which is Sunday. So we just came out of Mercury retrograde. Yay! So we're not having to feel that heaviness. And I don't know about you all, but man, I felt a lot of dread and heaviness, and I was tired. I actually fell into kind of a funk during the retrograde. We've had a few planets come out of hiding, I guess, if you will. So it's good energy. And I have a huge event this Saturday here in Utah, and I have 100 people coming. I'm sold out, and I'll be doing mediumship readings for 100 people, and we're out in the middle of an orchard. It's going to be so crazy. So with that said, I'm going to pull the first oracle card, and I think in tradition of it being October, let's pull the number 13. I know that sounds kind of I feel like sometimes people think the number 13 is an unlucky number. For me, it's actually a really lucky number. If you look at the history of the number 13, it's a very powerful, very strong, feminine type energy of a number. So I have never really, knock on wood, I've never had any bad luck with the number. But so the oracle card for today is a first quarter moon, so kind of like your half moon. And it states that your commitment is being tested. So if you see here, I'll kind of show the card. And that is really perfect because I feel, a lot of us are tested, right? Our commitment to ourselves, our commitment to loved ones, our commitment to, our soul purpose, however that may be. So I have no doubt that this card is going to resonate with many. And I hope that whatever the commitment is that is being tested, I hope that you find your happiness, you find your peace within it. And that's all I feel that really matters. So, well, I am so looking forward to this next caller. And I apologize, I missed the name, but Australia, I did see Candace. Thank you, my wonderful producer. Candace is in Australia, is that correct?
Yes, I am.
Hi, Candace. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you. I love the accent. I was so excited. The
Thank you.
I could listen to you talk all day. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
I feel very honored to be doing this for you. And with being my first show that I am doing a full 30 minutes now, I feel it's going to be even, more exciting. But how can I help you today?
I was hoping someone could connect with my dad who recently passed away.
Okay, you said your dad, is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
Your dad. Okay, okay, sure. I would be happy to. Um, one of the things that I love about doing mediumship work, I've been doing this for about 26 years, is the month of October is known to be a month where the veil between us and the other side is so thin that our loved ones are closer than we think. And so my channeling has been just so unbelievable. So you picked a beautiful time to try to connect with your
Well,
dad. Um, I'm
perfect.
gonna just I'm gonna take just a second here and see if I'm picking up anything, um, and then we'll really get started. Um, one of the things that I am very drawn to when I do readings is numbers. Numerology for me is huge, and when I do my readings, I'm very drawn to numbers. And this, before we got on, I was drawn to that number 13, and it just came very quickly. And I can't ever look at it as a coincidence. When I tell you the number
Yeah.
13, do you resonate with that with you or your dad?
I'm not sure. 13 used to be my favorite number.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. I'll take it. I'll take it. And you are my friend because 13 is one of mine. I feel like we
Oh,
we
wow.
we stray from that number. I feel sometimes because it's known to be unlucky, but I um I believe that it is, and that could be why I was so drawn to that. Just the fact that you are as well. As I'm sitting here and trying to focus on the energy as it changes, and the as I call my body starts to react, um, I keep um, I keep hearing a one syllable like a P, like Paul or Pete, or P like Paul. Um, do you resonate with that name in any way? Or
My ex-partner's name was Paul.
was Paul? Okay. Wow, we're connecting beautifully, Candace. Even though this was an ex-partner. And is Paul still here in the physical world?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Sometimes I like the connection we're getting just with what we're getting. For me, it's just validation that you and I are getting that good psychic flow. Um, your if this is your dad, one of the feelings I am getting is um, I'm all of a sudden feeling like I'm feeling full of fluid, or my body is feeling full of like a toxin. This is always my sign of that there was some kind of either cancer, blood disease, pneumonia, but there's some reason I'm feeling that way. Do you understand that when it connects with dad?
Um, he did have pneumonia at some point, but that's not what he died from.
Okay, that's okay. Sometimes they'll come through and they'll give me signs of what they struggled with here in the physical world. But I do feel dad had damage to his lungs, and there were some issues with his lungs. And your dad keeps showing me, and I'm not sure if this is dad. He keeps he's making me feel that uh, I just all of a sudden feel that his passing was very quick. Do you understand that? Very fast.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, my head is starting to hurt. Do you understand that?
No.
Okay. That's okay. I'm starting to get issues with my head, and sometimes this can be. Um, hmm, oh, dad says that you have. He's mentioning the hair. So someone just did something different with his hair. So my head is tingling. Um, but there's a change with the hair, or dad had some fascination with his head, his hair. Do you understand that connection?
He used to always say about my hair, he didn't like it when I had dark hair.
Okay, perfect. Do you have dark hair now?
No, I have pink
Okay.
hair.
Oh, you have pink hair. Is that why dad
Yeah,
was kind of bringing, is that why he would be bringing that up?
maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Um, your dad keeps showing, he just keeps showing me the number six, month of June, the sixth of the month, 6 years ago. There's some reason the six. Do you understand or connect with that?
No.
Okay, that's okay. When did dad pass, may I ask?
April.
April of this year.
Yeah.
Okay, that was 6 months ago, my friend. This is where the six is.
Oh, yeah.
It,
It is.
it's hard. I know. Sometimes that's why dad's like, ask her when I passed. And I said, okay. And so he's validating 6 months ago when he had passed.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, he says that he loves um, that someone did some kind of carving or wrote. I just see him showing me a handwriting, a letter, uh, something to do with
Yeah.
that.
After he died, I wrote a letter.
Okay, perfect. Dad says thank you. He says thank you for the beautiful letter that you wrote. And he says, I just hear him say that there were things that he wishes that he could have changed or done a little differently before he passed. Do you understand that?
Oh my God. Yes, I do deeply.
Okay. He says you have to let this go, Candace. He says he is at peace. He says I'm okay. Um, he says that there has been some tension within the family, and he says that they need to know that uh, he would not want it this way. That he wants things to be very peaceful. That he's laughing in a way. He goes, "Guys, I'm not worth this." He's like, "I'm not worth the fight." He's kind of laughing,
Oh my
but
God.
do you understand that?
That is so something he would say.
He is just, in a sense, he's humble. He's very humble.
Very,
Um,
very humble
he is,
and a
um,
jokester.
he is a jokester. He absolutely is. Um, and he shows me something with he says his throat. I don't know if he was intubated, couldn't talk, or I don't know
Yeah.
what the throat is.
Yes, he was incubated. We
Okay,
had to
so
make the decision to turn the machines off.
okay, okay. I'm so sorry. He um, he says that you all made the right decision um, because there was some struggle with that. Um, but yeah, he says that, and right after his passing, um, uh, somebody, it was almost like something happened where the lights went weird or something happened and someone felt this was dad, if that makes sense. This was after his
Yes, that was
passing.
me. I found a
Perfect.
feather.
Perfect. Perfect. Um, he says that he refers to you as his little girl. When I hear little girl, I feel this is either you are the only girl or you were the baby. That there's some
Yeah, I am.
beautiful connection.
I'm the only girl.
Perfect. Perfect. So he refers to you as such, and he is your mom still, were they married? Were mom and dad still married?
No.
Okay. Um, is your mother still here in the physical world?
Yeah.
He is. Oh, she is. Okay. Okay. Um, the reason I ask is he says to please tell your mother that that uh, it's like he's apologizing for the mistakes that he made. He says, I did my life review, and on the other side, I see there were some things that I made a mistake. And I would use different words, but we're on, live. And but your dad is
Yeah.
saying, I I I want her to know that I am sorry. Um, and
Yeah.
he says that you have there's a necklace or something that is connected to him that he is bringing up. I'm not sure what this is. Something about a necklace.
I was supposed to receive his necklace, but his wife is not talking to me at the moment.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay. Um, he shows that that should be with you, and with my psyche and intuition, I do feel I see you getting this. So just give it some time. I do feel I see you
Yeah.
getting this. Okay. Um, I know that we get limited time on our calls, but if there is anything I can leave you with, Candace, it really is that your dad is such a great energy. And I feel that even his joking manner came through beautifully and validating
Yeah.
such specific dates that I have no doubt that he was ready to come through and to have this quick, but I hope very powerful message for you.
Yeah. That is amazing. Thank you so
You're,
much.
you are so welcome. And if you're ever interested, I actually do readings for many in Australia and in the UK, all around the world. I'm in Utah here in the States, but you can reach me. And my email is tarot with Steph. It's STEFF at gmail.com. If you're ever interested, I'd be happy to continue and see if we can't get more from Dad.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I
Okay.
appreciate it so much.
You are so welcome. You have a blessed day, okay?
You too. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye bye. All right. Oh, I love it. I love the beautiful connections we can get so quickly. And I know I have another caller on. And, and what is the name again? Anchal. Oh, I love that. Hi, Anchal. This is Stephanie, the mini medium. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I love the name. Oh, my goodness.
Thank
It's
you. Thank you.
beautiful. Beautiful. And you're from Toronto, Canada. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Can I ask where and your name came from? Like, what is, how were you named that or where did it come from?
So I'm from Indian origin. So, but
Oh,
I've come from India, so this name comes from the Indian origin.
oh, okay. Now I can see. Oh, and your accent's beautiful too. I love it. I could
Thank
listen to
you.
yours all
Thank
day
you.
too. So it's amazing. Well, I'm excited to meet you. How can I help you?
I just wanted to ask one question actually. I wanted to understand if next 3 months before the end of this year, um, I got divorced like 5 years back, but I took my time to kind of get through the healing, and then finally I was in my headspace to, get into a place where I can find someone. But I'm not sure. So I was thinking before end of this year, is there a new relationship or any settlement which I can look for next year or so? So I don't know anything. What Nothing's happening at my personal front. So I wanted to ask
Yeah.
you if there is anything from my personal front, because my professional life is fine. I have no issues on that
Yeah.
side. It's just it's
Okay.
just my personal life.
I feel like sometimes we can't seem to find balance between both sometimes. Um,
Right, right.
but once you find balance between your social and your professional, man, you just feel so complete. I personally understand what that's like. Well, I have to tell you, as you've been talking, I had this uh, it's weird. I'll get these voices in my head, or it's my psyche. And I wanted to pull an oracle card for you. And so I thought, well, what number would I use? Because I'll count out my cards. And I decided to spell out your name. And so you have six letters. Is that how you spell your name? Um, is that Anchal? Is that right?
Oh, it's double A, double A
Oh,
in
double A.
electronics. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, guess what? I did it how I thought, and you pulled a beautiful card, and I am just like, I have chills. So you're my wonderful producer just gave me your name spelling, but he's so amazing. He keeps us on our toes, keeps us on the straight and narrow. But the card that I pulled for you, I am not kidding you. I did not pick this. It just came out, but it says a new romantic cycle begins. Holy crap on child. Like it is, I am blown
Okay.
away. So when I'm showing it here on Facebook, if you'll be able to see the video, but um, so it's the new moon in Libra. What is your sign? Do you mind me asking?
Yeah, my sun sign is Libra and my moon sign is Sagittarius.
Oh, fantastic. Well, if this
Hmm.
isn't the universe's way of giving us such beautiful messages, I don't know what else is. um, but I do feel that as I sit here, and it's hard when we go through a divorce. I've been there as well, but we really need to take time for ourselves, right? We really need to find who we truly are, because sometimes we get lost within
Right.
the relationship. But I feel good about you. You feel good. You feel you're ready. I feel your energy is good. You're vibrating high. Your light is very bright. And
Hmm.
so to see this card come and say a new romantic cycle begins does not surprise me in a way, because I do feel this good energy for you. I um, I do feel that I see there being a connection, and I really keep going out to about 6 weeks, and I know that seems soon, but when I go out 6 weeks, that would put us about November, mid-November,
Right.
and but I do feel a connection through. It's not like an online dating. It's not an app. It's a feeling of someone introducing someone to you. And here's
Hmm.
why: because I feel for you that you have a very protective barrier around you. I feel you're very selective in who you date.
Hmm.
And I feel that because of that, to go on a blind date means that you would have to have that person be uh, brought into your life, maybe from someone you trust. I
Right.
just don't feel a connection, or I don't feel that you going on a online dating app or any of that is you. I don't feel this is you, you know.
You're right.
Um,
You're right.
good, good, and good. I'll just say good. Uh, but I do feel this is someone introducing you. Now, I feel also that this is, I see work related. I see your job, your career connected. May I ask what you do for a living, just generalized?
Yeah, I'm in technology, so I work for a bank as a project manager in the bank.
I love it. I used to be a project manager. I love it. Um, Before I decided to follow my passion and my purpose, I did that as
Mm.
well. Um, but I do sense that this is a connection, even if they're not at your work, if it's someone you don't work with, but it's someone that even shares the same career as you, if that makes sense. Because there's
Okay.
a very linear kind of feeling, if you will. So, um,
Hmm.
but what I love is, I'm going to tell you, I feel that this person, uh, it kind of steps you out of your comfort zone, challenges you, may not be someone that you would think that you would be with or attracted to. Um,
Okay.
if you have a list of, the check boxes, right? It's the,
Right.
he must have this or she must have this, and you go down, and then as you do that, if they don't meet those, then so bye bye, but um
Correct.
but I feel like maybe this person may not fit every checkbox. So be a little bit flexible, maybe, a little bit compromising. um,
Hmm.
because I do feel that may step you a little out of that comfort bubble, but it feels good to
Okay.
me. It feels to be a good connection. Now, I also feel it moves slowly. So just keep that in mind. Um, and I feel the slow progress, and I really feel for you. That's the way that it needs to go. I don't see you jumping into things and moving quickly.
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
so I love that, that you are going to be, cautiously um, optimistic, you know. um,
Okay.
but but I really, if anything, for you, Anchal, I feel you are ready. Um, there is a sense I feel with you that uh, when I connect with you, I do energy work as well. But when I feel
Hmm.
your heart chakra does feel still very protected. So work on some things that can help open that heart chakra a little more, because I feel that
Hmm.
when you meet somebody, they may feel that resistance. So, and
Okay.
you can go in and Google, how to help open that heart chakra. Uh,
Okay.
but I'm excited for you. I feel that
Me too.
this is,
Me too.
yeah, it's fun new beginnings. But if you feel comfortable, letting me know, how you're doing, and if you happen to meet Mr. or Mrs. Wonderful, then you can message me. My Facebook page is under Stephanie's Tarot Readings, but I also
Okay.
have my email is tarot with Steph, and I spell it with two F's, STEFF
Okay.
at,
Okay.
at
No,
gmail.com. So,
definitely. Definitely. I
yeah,
will update you in 6 weeks.
I would love it. I can't wait to hear it. Oh my goodness. Well, you have a wonderful
Thank
evening,
you.
and it was
Thank you
so
very
fun
much,
talking.
Stephanie.
You're so
Thank you very
welcome.
much.
You're welcome. Bye bye. Oh, you guys, what a beautiful show. I appreciate you all. And if you're interested in scheduling a reading, reach me at tarotwithsteph@gmail.com. And again, it's two F's, or Stephanie's Tarot Readings, and that's spelled STPHANIE. And I will see you all next week. Much love and light to you all. And thank you for giving me this wonderful 30-minute take. And I can't wait and look forward to next week. Bye, guys.